One thing that I agree with Nicola on was it was a decision that was reached by Kenny McCaskill, a Scottish minister. Let me take up her offer of not making it about party politics. Let me try and answer the question in a different way. First of all, I think it was a difficult decision, but I think it was very badly handled. I'm a Scottish solicitor by profession. The idea of the Scottish Justice Minister goes and sits and negotiates with a prisoner in Greenock Jail, I just think is grotesque, point one. Secondly, Nicola talks about compassion. What Kenny McCaskill actually said was he is now subject to the judgment of a higher authority. That was because this man had cancer. Now, for any of us who have had family members suffering from cancer, I find that a grotesque and offensive statement. And thirdly, just as a Scot, to see the saltire being waved at Tripoli Airport as this man got off the plane, I personally found stomach churning.
Would you like an official investigation into the decision, as the American senators are asking for?
Well, I understand the depth of feeling in America because of Pan Am 103. I'm not sure there is more to investigate. He reached a decision. I think, as I say, it was as a consequence of very muddled thinking. But I think it speaks to the sense of outrage that there still is in the United States about the decision and the basis of the decision that Kenny McCaskill reached.
And what do you, hold on a second, what do you make, there's one other interesting point of this we haven't covered. Professor Sikora, who's an expert in cancer, in an interview in the Sunday Telegraph, said the figure of 3 months, that's how long he would live, was suggested as being helpful by the Libyans. To start with, I said it was impossible, but when I looked at it, it looked as though it could be done. You could actually say that. And he now says he could live 10 or 20 years, in fact. Do you think that that was advice that was proper to give in that way, apparently under some sort of influence from Libya?
Well, I don't know. I didn't see and haven't seen the medical evidence, but as I say, I'm far from convinced that the process Kenny McCaskill went through was appropriate to a matter quite as serious as this.